What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Wednesday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys, so before we get started, go ahead and drop a like for me on the video. It really helps out the channel. And as always, if you're new to DraftKings addict, thank you for stopping by. Let's go ahead and get into this NBA fire. All right, guys, so I'm happy to be back. Took a little hiatus there. Had to go on a business trip. But now I'm back in the shop, and let's go ahead and get it started, guys. So if you're interested, go ahead and follow me over on Twitter at DK_addict. All right, I send out some tweets every now and then on updates on picks and things of that nature. Also, you want to make sure you're following at Fantasy Labs NBA over on Twitter. Is one of the best, most reliable sources when it comes to injuries and updates on lineups and things of that nature. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, Draft Dashboard is my research tool of choice, guys. If you like what you see, there's a 30-day trial for $1. The link is in the description of this video. Go ahead and check it out if you're interested in Draft Dashboard. We have NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB, which will be coming soon. So let's go ahead and jump into our top plays for the day. All right, so we're going over to the position optimizer, and we're going to start off at point guard. We have a 10-game slate today, guys. That's a large main slate, so let's go ahead and break it down. So at point guard, my favorite point guard at the moment has to be Mr. Jamal Murray. All right, he's coming off a 43-point performance, and now he gets a matchup versus the Lakers, who have been struggling lately to put down teams that they should beat. And so this should be a good game. And at 6.2K, Murray is playing a ton of minutes, and his usage is very good too. So, and his history versus this team is great as well. 29, 41, and 35 in the last 3 games versus the Lakers. So high over and under the game. All right, so I like to me, he seems like a safe play at 6.2K. So Jamal Murray, he's my favorite on the slate at the moment. A close second is going to be this guy right here, Derek White versus ATL. ATL is one of the best matchups for point guards, and this guy is playing 35 to 30 minutes every game. All righty, his usage is decent, and he's averaging 35 DraftKings points over his last 3 games. As you can see, 38, 35, 35, and 28. So he's my second favorite point guard. All right, third favorite is going to be Mr. Russell here. All right, D. Russell's been hot lately, and there's a quote I saw on Twitter where he says he's coming for the most improved player award. So he's motivated right now, so I like him as well. So those are my favorite guards at the moment. All right, at shooting guard, you're going to see a lot of the similar players because of the multi-position eligibility over on DraftKings. All righty, so yeah, so shooting guard, I'm going to use one of those 3 guys, man, to be honest. Alrighty, because at shooting guard, I don't really have a play that I love. DeRozan kind of came across me, but he's 8.2K, and that price when I can just pay down for like a Russell or Murray, or even if I want to, which I really don't love this play, but I'm gonna see how it goes. But Rondo's 6K, and you know, especially if they have, let me see who they have out today for the Lakers. So right now we got Ball is out, of course. Ingram is a game time decision. If Ingram is out, with Kuzma already out, Rondo becomes a lock to me. All righty. And so, yeah, we're going to keep an eye on that. But those are my favorite guards. But I feel like I don't have to pay up for guard today, especially not 9K for somebody like Bill at 10K. I'm not saying that you can't play him. Just, you know, I don't see why I would have to. Also, Mitchell stuck out to me for some reason. But again, he's 8.7K, so I can't do that. All right, so those are my favorite point guards and shooting guards, guys. So next up, small forward. Favorite small forward on the slate right now, at first glance for me, was Tobias Harris. All right, as you can see, coming off a nice game of 51 DraftKings points, but he's been putting up good numbers. And as you can see, versus Chicago, he does well. And so at 7.7K, especially if, I think Embiid is out for a little while now. Excuse me, guys. Yep, so long story short, go ahead and get you some Tobias Harris. Jimmy Butler broke a lot of hearts last night. All right, he didn't do too well, but he gets to go up against his old team, Chicago. All right, and at 7.3K, he could be somebody that's low on, especially when people got burnt yesterday because he didn't put up. He only put up 28 DraftKings points, but he's playing against his old team, Chicago Bulls. Revenge narrative. All right, so another guy is Gordon Hayward. 3.9K. That guy's too cheap, man. All right, yes, he's coming off a good game where he put up 51, but if you look at his history versus Sacramento, he scored 34 and 36. So he does well versus this team. And at 3.9K, I think he could be a nice little salary relief there at 3.9K. So I feel like I need to mention him to you guys. So, all right, next up, my power forward favorites. Ben Simmons too, guys. That small forward, especially if Embiid's out going up against Chicago. Ben Simmons could be a good play as well. He's going to have the ball in his hand. He's going to play a lot of minutes. All positive things. But right now, his price, I don't feel like I need to pay up for him. But if some good value opens up throughout today, I could have a good amount of him as well. So at power forward, my favorite power forward on the slate right now is going to be LaMarcus Aldridge going up against ATL. One of the best matchups for a center/power forward. And LaMarcus Aldridge definitely fits the build of a guy that can put up some good numbers versus ATL. All right, and ATL has been playing better, which means that this game should be close. Let's see where it's actually a 6-point differential right now on this game, with of course San Antonio being the favorite. But ATL are home underdogs. They've been playing well, so give me some LaMarcus Aldridge at 7.6K. He's my favorite power forward. Of course, Tobias is also power forward eligible, and so is Mr. Gordon Hayward. So those are my favorite power forwards at the moment, guys. Alrighty, I took a look at him. Even on playing 28 minutes, he's been putting up decent numbers, and he gets a nice matchup versus Brooklyn. So maybe Love can be a nice GPP play. I believe Love is projected to play. Yep. And they don't have Zizic. Okay, they got a couple of guys out. Of course, Tristan Thompson is out, so Kevin Love could be a nice play, sneaky play at 7.5K. Now, of course, he's a GPP play, right? Because we don't know how his minutes are going to go, so keep an eye on that one, guys. So, next up, last but not least, my center position. Man, this was a tough one right here, guys. But, again, LaMarcus Aldridge is my favorite center, but we got to get some Alex Len, guys. At 4.5K, I think he'll be highly owned. Atlanta has a couple of Deadman's a game time decisions. Plumlee is out. Collins is a game time decision. Spellman's already out. Who the hell else do they have to play center? So, if Deadman and Collins are ruled out on this slate, Jerry Malin becomes close to a lock, guys. Because who else do they have? He should play a ton of minutes. All right. Yes, it's a tough matchup versus San Antonio, but again, I'm playing it just because, again, his ownership could be very high on a 10-game slate. But waiting on the news, see how that works out. So next up at center, oh man, Al Horford. DeAndre Ayton was another guy that I looked at too at 7.4K. He gets a nice matchup versus New York. All right, who he has done well versus in the past, but his price is getting up there a little high. Rudy Gobert going up against New Orleans was another one that I was looking at. But right now, I'm thinking I'm going to go down and pay down that center. Again, JaVale McGee could be in a good spot at 3.7K. The Lakers have quite a few people that are out. All right. Again, Chandler, Kuzma. Man, they got a lot of guys out too. So, a lot of options there, guys. So, but as again, for me right now, LaMarcus Aldridge and Mr. Lynn are going to be my two favorite, with probably Kevin Love being the third favorite and DeAndre Ayton after that. So, all right, of course, Karl Anthony Towns, man, but I don't like playing up against Detroit. He's been hot lately. Yes, playing on the back-to-back. But at 10.8K, he could go off for 65 DraftKings points. He's been real hot lately, but, you know, he could be overdue for a dud. So be careful with that one. So Joker gets the Lakers. All right, that's a fast team. But, hey, 10.6K, not too bad for the Joker. But if you look at his history versus the Lakers, he has not smashed versus them. So right now, I'm not looking that direction. But those are my favorite plays at the moment, guys. So once you go into Draft Dashboard, guys, you select your players on your watch player list. Maybe select a handful. Then you go over to Lineup Optimizer, and you allow Draft Dashboard to optimize your lineup. As you can see, they put this one together. Have $300 left over, and you can use that to upgrade or to downgrade players. So right now, it gave me this lineup. So if I don't like Mikal Bridges, if you hover over his name, it shows you his last couple of games with his minutes, points, salaries, and his average dollars per point. So if we like this lineup, we can just go ahead and hit save lineup. But let's say I don't like Moutier. I want to upgrade to another player. I got $300 to play with. So I will click on his name, scroll down here, and look to see what my options are. JJ Redick. All right, could be a decent play versus Chicago. All right, who's been playing good minutes, putting up good points. So after I change it, if I like it, save it. All right, then you can click randomize to build another lineup, or you can go over to the mass lineup generator, select between 10 to 100 lineups and hit generate lineups, and let Draft Dashboard do the heavy lifting for you. And this works on both DraftKings and FanDuel. You'll just export the CVS file to whichever one that you're playing. So, my top players, guys, here you go. Point guard, Derek White. I'm going to go ahead and play him. Alrighty. ATL is one of the best matchups for point guards. And, yeah, enough said. Jamal Murray going up against the Lakers. Lakers have been playing like trash lately. They haven't been able to put away teams. So, I like Jamal Murray. He's in a good spot, playing a good amount of minutes and has great usage. Tobias Harris, again, history versus Chicago has been great. 42 DraftKings points in the one game that he's played against them. And he's on a hot streak playing 30. Oh, man, he's playing 40, 44, 34. So he's playing all the minutes he can handle. Alrighty, so at 7.7K, he's too cheap in my opinion. LaMarcus Aldridge versus ATL, one of the best matchups for center / power forwards. And he's also been playing well lately, playing consistent minutes. So if ATL is able to keep this game close, LaMarcus Aldridge should have a day. Then Alex Len, again, they don't have anybody else to play center, especially if Collins is out and Deadman. But keep out on that news. If Collins or Deadman plays, I'm going to come off Alex Len. But if both of them out, I'm playing Alex Len at 4.5K. All right. So those are my top 5 plays right now, guys. I won't have these guys in every single one of my lineups, but we'll have a good amount of them throughout my lineups. All righty. So that leaves you 6.2K. All righty. So you guys can do a lot with 6.2K. All righty. So if you could, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know who you love, who you hate. Who are your top 3 favorite plays on today's slate, guys? Who are your 3 favorite plays that you're going to have the most exposure to? Drop them in the comments below, guys. And so as you can see, once you're done, you click on see your lineups. And Draft Dashboard has your lineups right here with the projected points right here, guys. All righty. And all you have to do is just check all the lineups that you like and then hit export selected. And it will download the CSV file right here that you can use to upload it to DraftKings or FanDuel. So, good luck on today's slate, guys. I appreciate all the love. Don't forget to like the video. Before you go, new followers, please drop a follow on me. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Really helps out the channel. And always, guys, thank you so much for all the love. I'm happy to be back. Holler at you guys tomorrow. Peace.